let me say this. You gotta get your name because ain't nobody here with the police, none of that. So I ain't gonna tell this man my name is Put, because that's not my name. My name is Yolanda. So we don't wanna do nicknames. It ain't here. Ain't nobody finna file no income tax on you, bro. Just say your name. Say it,
You serious?
okay,
You said name age?
name age.
Oh, D. Sarah, 22.
22.
My name is Lee, I'm 15.
Say what's your phone number?
You 15?
Your phone name? Put that up.
Oh,
You say you're a strong 15? Yeah.
My name is Francisco, I'm 22.
22.
Yeah.
You're 20 years old.
All right, today we got Duke coming through, giving us some knowledge that you guys need to hear. And this hopefully won't be Mr. Duke last time because I want Mr. Duke to come back as much as he feel. Because when I watched this video, it was very inspiring. I sent it all to y'all. So when y'all saw that YouTube link today, that's him. So without further ado, I'll let Mr. Duke take the floor.
Alright. My name, my real name is John, so y'all already know. I did 26 years in prison. I just come home 3 months ago, you know. I'm called to the ministry, you know what I'm saying? I'm an ex, gang leader. You know, some of y'all might have heard of the hood, Hooverland. I started that. All the other cats that y'all been hearing, like on this YouTube, like Percy them and all them, I put them down. So my thing is this, man. I feel motivated and inspired, by the word of God to share my testimony, why I've been and what I've been through in life. It's kind of like this. It's a place I don't want y'all to go. I've been through it. I know that it's a trap. It ain't no winning situation. You can't win. You know what I'm saying? I did 26 years for a crime I didn't commit. I was a known gang member in the city. All these cats out of Stop 6 out of the older cats, even them, all them, Kenny boy, I just asked them. They all know. You know what I'm saying? And I just been through so much, and I did 26 years because they put a charge on me that I didn't do, because they was trying to get me off the streets in '95. So my thing is, I came home and started a YouTube channel, try to reach out to a lot of little brothers out there. Some of y'all might know my sons. I got some sons running around there. They 25, 20, but just turned 26. Y'all, if I said a name, y'all might have heard of them or whatever. My nephews, But anyway, tonight I came to share with y'all basically, the truth about all of this, the whole gang thing and everything. I'm not coming to knock, I don't judge nobody. I'm not coming to knock the choices you make or whatever y'all got going on. I don't knock that. Because at the end of the day, you're gonna knock yourself. You can't win, you know what I'm saying? I tried. I live that lifestyle. I done all that. Everything that you see these cats out there doing, I've been through all that. And it took me away from my loved ones, my family. I had my sons was born when I was in prison. So, and I didn't have a chance to see, my kids, what I'm saying? Like a lot of y'all probably got a chance to see y'all, see them, in the world and been at it holding since they was babies. So my thing is, I want to encourage y'all, man, and motivate y'all, and give y'all the real about all this. You know what I'm saying? And to keep in mind that it's mind over matter. Don't let these streets soak in, man. Don't let them. Don't. It's not right. And ain't nothing real about it. Stay away from that. It took me to go to prison and to see who my friends were. Don't be in that situation. There's a lot of youngsters coming down there, out of Stop 6, Fort Worth, all over, the world. You know what I'm saying? From different places, and they're getting a chance to see who their real friends are. You know what I'm saying? They're coming down, they're being left for dead. I was left for dead. You know what I'm saying? By cats that I really believed in and I trusted in my life. You could have never told me the game was gonna do me like that. And when I came home, everybody embraced me, wanna, throw get-togethers, part of my wife, tell you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, what happened. You see what I'm saying? And it's gonna happen to y'all, man, if y'all take that road. don't do it. It ain't worth it, man. You know, if you can enjoy your life with your family, with your kids, do whatever you can do now, man, and make the best out of it instead of trying to, you know, get yourself involved around this negative influence. All these cats, man, they really ain't gonna be there with you when it's said and done. When I was smoke club, you're gonna be by yourself. You got to face that. You're gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? So it's not worth it. And one of the things I want to talk about, I got a few subjects that I want to address because they was very inspiring to me, and it blessed me and gave me that boom to change in my life. And the title of it is Your Choice, Your Future. You know what I'm saying? This is stuff I'm telling y'all older cats told me when I was young. You know what I'm saying? And I was so ignorant. You know, and ignorant don't mean you're foolish, it just means you don't understand. And I liked it, the fast life. I liked it, the cars. I liked it, the messing with the women. I like running the streets. You see what I'm saying? You know, because it allowed me to do what I want to do. And when the older cats was reaching out to me, you know, I didn't listen, and I pushed it off. And that was the outcome of 26 years of my life in prison. You know what I'm saying? Well, the first thing I want to talk about is believing in yourself, man. You know, ain't nobody gonna believe in you like you gonna believe in yourself. You know, it took me to go down there. If I would have listened to all the people say, I had a life sentence, man. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't supposed to come up. I come up a road in 2026. You see what I'm saying? But like I say, you know, I didn't do the crime. You know, the Lord, He gave, you know, I had a vision, and it stuck with me from the time that all this took place. And He fell through with His promises, you know what I'm saying, for my life. But the first one, like I say, is believing in yourself. You know, ain't nobody gonna believe in you more than you believe in you. You know what I'm saying? It's mind over matter. Remember, the battle started right here. You got to defeat everything, everybody. Even those that send you early with this negativity, with that drama, you know, them are nice and good between the friend and the social. So I always remember that. You know what I'm saying? The true friend gonna lead you right. Always. That's what a friend is. Regardless of whether you like him or not, he gonna lead you right. Because when you lead a person right, you enjoy and get all the blessings and the gifts of life what God got prepared for you. It's a lot at stake. And when you believe in it, he gonna fulfill that and He gonna give you that. So first thing is believe in yourself, man. You know what I'm saying? Don't let what your neighbors, what everybody else tell you about you, believe in you. The second thing, you are more than what you see. Keep that in mind. You're more than what you see, man. You know, and these are things that was value to me, and I'll just pass them on to y'all. You know what I'm saying? Because it raised me up, it grew me up, and it kind of led me to, you know, gave me room to sell out some things in my life. And it started with people. You know, sometimes you just got to get rid of the people, the negative people around you. You see what I'm saying? Because if you don't, you're gonna end up, you know, being who they want you to be. You know, and that's not a good thing. You know what I'm saying? Trust me. You can imagine all the people, when you dead and gone, if you die tonight, life go on. All those people that you say, that care about you, that love you, and these homeboys and all this stuff, hey man, they life go on. You just dead, you gone. And none of them now, somebody tell you gonna support your family, your kids, they ain't gonna do none of that. And I'm guilty of that. I lost some close friends in my life. I lost two best friends, two separate times. These were my best friends in life. One of them was another gang member from Stop 6. You know what I'm saying? He shot himself in the head. He killed himself in 92 out there. You know what I'm saying? His name is C. You know, y'all probably know him, but the older cats out here, you know, they know who he is. But anyway, the third one is mind over matter. You know, and we just talked about that. You know, it's right here is where it started. You got to defeat it right here. Don't, you know, influence yourself. Don't let nobody else influence you. You do it to yourself. Because at the end of the day, you can live with that. You know what I'm saying? But don't be who everybody else wants you to be. You know what I'm saying? Be more than a man, be a king. I always remember that. So that's what you are. The next one is pain is kindness. You know, you're going to face that. You're going to face growth in your life. You're going to face the times in your life, man, that hey, you know, I mean, it's a part of living. It's a part of living that comes with life. You can't escape it. Nobody can escape it. You see what I'm saying? But you can overcome it. That's the thing. You can overcome it. You don't never play to escape it. Play to overcome it. You know what I'm saying? So keep that in mind. The fifth one is the kingdom within, and that's your heart. I always remember that. Your heart is your kingdom. You know what I'm saying? You know, I remember the story in the Bible where the Pharisees was looking for a king when they spoke of the Savior, and this man was coming to save the world. They was looking for him to come on horses and with riches and with gold and all that. But it was a simple man with rags on. And the first thing they said it can't be him. He can't be the king. You see what I'm saying? Because the eye will deceive you every time if you look from her. So you got to look from her. That's very important. You know what I'm saying? You hold some value in your heart. You know, everything that you need to make you up is in your heart. So look from your heart. Don't get caught up her, because this can deceive you. Okay? So number 6 is make every second count. Every second of your life, man, matter. Every second. The only thing you can't get back in life is time. You know, the day gone. After the day is over. You know, your yesterday, you can't, every mistake you have made in your life, you can't change that. You can't, but you can prepare yourself down the road. You got a future in front of you. So don't make the mistakes you made yesterday, you know what I'm saying, tomorrow. I always remember that every second counts. Don't never go, because when you go to miss a second and go to missing your steps, you know what I'm saying, you'll count yourself out every time. So be careful with that. Number 7 is love conquers all things. That's the key thing in all of this, what I'm telling you, is love, man. I was a bitter, hard person. I was a hateful dude in the streets. I mean, when I'm telling you, just look me up, man. I mean, I'm pretty sure y'all got older partners all around here, just look me up, man. Look up through. And I'm pretty sure all of them tell you, man. You know, when people see me, they can't believe it. It's a miracle, man. You know what I'm saying? I was a hateful, bitter-hearted person. I gang banged. I did all that. Set the streets on fire. Done all that. You know, I lived that lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? With a lot of bitterness and hate in my heart. But I had to learn that with all that hate in my heart, it's not going to make me better. You know, it don't make me a man. I need to change that. I need to challenge myself. You know what I'm saying? And be who the world don't want me to be. You know what I'm saying? And that's to walk in love, man, and do the right thing. So I also keep that in mind, man. You know, you can't worry about what people think about you, man. You know what I'm saying? Because when you go to thinking like that, they're gonna be your downfall. Trust me, man. You ain't gonna make it for them. You know what I'm saying? You can't worry about what everybody else got going on. You got to get you together, man. At the end of the day, it's very important that you straight. You know what I'm saying? So you know, my thing is, I went through that, I've been through that, and I know it's there for you. If you just, all it takes is taking that wrong turn, man. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna end up. I just left the can. I want to tell you some stories with y'all. About some of these little brothers that y'all might have heard of. Some of them might have stopped sick. I don't know if y'all might have heard of little Pat B and some more little old dudes out of Truman or whatever. Well, I just left a lot of them dudes, man, in the canyon. And like I said, I come from the prison to the canyon and I got released from the canyon. It's on my YouTube. She sent it to you, so you'll see when they release me and all that. Well, these dudes up here fight murder cases, man.
You talking about Lil Pat?
Yeah, he off Truman Street. Yeah, he kind of always short, but he.
That's my brother.
Okay, okay. Well, you know, they up there fight murder cases, man. You know, and I try so hard, you know, comforting these little brothers, man, and talking to them and encouraging them, man, to stay away from that, man, and make the right choices in their life. But at the end of the day, what happened with them happened. So now it's time to face it. And it ain't a good thing, man. You think you're ready for it, but you ain't. Trust me, man, you ain't ready for it. The people gonna run you over, man. They gonna run you over and put you away. And instead of you done took yourself from dealing with women, so now you got to live your life with men. Because that's all down, man. You know what I'm saying? It's just like living in a hole full of drama. Because it's all in there. You got some good brothers down there. It's no knock on the man that's doing the time. It's just the things that go on that we don't have no control about. But you can prevent that from happening to you. And that's the whole purpose of me being here today. It's just to get the point across to y'all is that, hey man, y'all got a chance now to get it right. Get it right, man. Get it right, man. It's only right for y'all. Because at the end of the day, you're gonna hurt yourself. you're gonna hear a whole bunch of I told you so. I told you this, I told you that. I know y'all hear that all the time. You see what I'm saying? So you know, man, stay away from that, man. Get away from all that foolishness, man, and just, you know, move on. I done all that. I mean, can't nobody in here tell me nothing about them streets, nothing about the game. I only Crips who said stop six, and all out here, I brought Crip in the stop six. I stayed in stop six. I growed up out here. You know what I'm saying? In the projects. Before the game thing ever, you know, kicked off. But I'm from Southside. I started Hooverland. That's my hood. I started that hood. So all I'm saying is, ain't none of it at the end of the day worth it. None of it, man. It cost me majority of my life, man, most of my life in prison, away my family. People that really cared about me, man. And at the end of the day, my homies wasn't nowhere to be found. All you gonna get is a bunch of, when they come see you in prison, hey homeboy, man, I love you, man, I miss you. So you gonna get all that. I promise you that. What I'm telling you, it's gonna happen if you take them back. What I'm telling you, it ain't no if, it's just a matter of when, if you choose that road. So, you know, I mean, stay away from that, man. You know, get yourself together, man. It's too easy, man. It's easy money, man. It's your education, man. Go on and get all this, put all this behind you and enjoy your life. Stay free, man. You know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing wrong with being you. You ain't got to be with everybody wants you to be you, man. That's all you gotta do. You gotta understand the rappers get paid, man. They just rapping about it. That's what they do. They put food on the table. You taking food off the table by listening to their music and entertainment. You try to be what they rap about. That's just music, man. That's just music, entertainment, man. 90% of, you know, they'll come back and try to, you know, act off their music, but I mean, that's expected when people, you know, point fingers at you and talking about that you ain't hood, you ain't gangster. I mean, you know they're gonna do that. That's part of it. But my whole purpose and point of what I'm trying to say is, just be you, man. Don't worry about what nobody else thinks about you. Just be you, man. Whether they accept you or not, at the end of the day, you a king. You know, value that, man. That was given to you. Your Lord is the King of kings. And when he said that, that's because y'all are kings, man. And she a queen, and she a queen. And all the rest of them are. You know, quit settling for less, man. All is supposed to be ours, man. We compromising with the enemy, man, just passing around. Because of the choices we make. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I mean, at the end of the day, man, you gonna face it anyway. It don't matter whether you want to or not. You're gonna face it anyway, man. So you might well make that choice up now and go on and turn it around and get it right. Because it ain't worth it, man. The slow money is the best money. It's the best money, man. Work. It's your job. It's gonna keep you free. Don't quit trying to keep up with the Jones. Keep trying to you ain't gotta keep up with them, man. You know what I'm saying? The choices they making and what they doing to get that, eventually you're gonna see where they end up at. You know, it's a matter of time. You can't, one thing about life, this is a universal, life has a universal spiritual atmosphere. You know, it's controlled, you know, spiritually. And I had to learn that. I didn't understand. That's why when you hear people say, what goes around comes around, or be careful what you do because it might turn back around on you. You know, it's spiritual before it's anything. You see what I'm saying? Okay, because this is what made this. What you see, the spirit world made this. Okay, now watch this up. Whatever you do in life, whether you start her with it, you're gonna face it down the road. It don't matter how you look at it. That's life. You're gonna face it down the road. I call it the trails of life. When you walk, every step you take, you're leaving a step behind. You're leaving a trail behind. And in that trail, it follows you. When the police when they hunt you down with the dogs, they sniff your trail out. So all the things that you're leaving in that trail, if you're leaving good and you're doing good, it's gonna catch up with you down the road. But if you're living bad and you're doing bad, it's gonna catch up with you down the road. And I mean, that's just life. We ain't got no control of that. The only thing that we can control is the choice we make. That's it. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to encourage you brothers, man, and you know, just stay away from all that, man. It ain't worth it, man. Trust me. I mean, I wish that y'all not get locked up and see it, but just could witness it right now, all these little brothers down there with all the life sentences. And it's eating them up, man. They hanging themselves, can't do it, knowing they ain't never getting out, killing themselves. You know, their kids out here, they leaving their kids behind for another man to raise them. It means just everything. You know what I'm saying? Everything, man. All you got to do, man, is be you. Quit worrying about what everybody else thinking about you. That's all you got to do, man. And I'm telling you, man, I ran with the game when it was silent. When it was silent, wasn't no snitching, wasn't no none of this stuff that people seeing now. I was a part of all that. Upheld them laws, did all that. But it's still, and to this day, I'm gonna be honest with you, it ain't worth it. It ain't worth it, man. It took me to go through all that to realize, you know, that it wasn't right. It's just not, man. But y'all can prevent that though. Y'all ain't got to go through what I went through on the next person, because y'all might not make it out. By the grace of God, I did. It's a lot of dudes in that penitentiary going down and losing their life, man. Dying, you know, you got homeless in the city, and they might respect it. But in the penitentiary, it's people from every other city, and they don't know nothing about you. And they trying to test you. They want to see where you at. That's just what they do, man. You know what I'm saying? Everybody in the city trying to make everybody in the city look weak. Who the toughest? Who the roughest? And the brothers down there losing their life, stabbed, getting killed, man. You know, and it ain't to try to establish no fear or scare y'all. Nah, all of y'all look like y'all built like that. Don't look like y'all scared of nothing. Nah, I would never come at you like that. But I'm just telling you what go on that side of the world. It's happening down there, man. Stay away from that, man. Stay away from that, man. It ain't worth it, man. You know what I'm saying? But if it's anything that y'all want to say, like y'all want to ask me some questions about whatever, man, you know, we can rap, man. Y'all can, you know, just ask me and I answer. I'll be as real as with y'all I can be. You know what I'm saying? So if it's something y'all want to say or whatever, you know, about my personal life or what I've been through, you know what I'm saying, or whatever, you know, on that journey, you know, if you feel free to ask. The only thing I don't stress and talk about, you know, a lot of the gang stuff, like who started this, who did this. I mean, it's so crazy out here with all that, man. And I stay away from that because if you ask 10 different people, you might get 10 different answers.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? So you know, it's you just gotta let the real go always, you know, it's gonna always afloat, stay afloat. So you got to leave it at that. But anything, man, that you know y'all wanna know or wanna talk about, I'm cool with, you know, with answering. You know what I'm saying? But that's my thing, you know. And it's another thing I wanted to share with y'all too. In the background, it was something that was put on my heart. Yeah, what I wanted to share with y'all too was this, sir. When the gang, so much that changed, man, in these streets, concerning these gangs and all that, and so many people got everything, you know, twisted in their own ways and what they believe, how everything should go. I'm not here to glorify that, but I also want to say this, sir, you know, it's been so much, you know, taken away from all that. It's been a lot of things that y'all should have been taught and should have known, because we was a lot different. When I was young, we kept the little homies out off the blocks. You know, the little dudes, you know, youngsters, because we respected their family, you know, respected them. So we pushed them away, tried to keep away from that. Now you don't get it out of that. You see what I'm saying? And a lot of reasons why you don't get it is because people like to use people. You know, it became in what you can do for me. You know, that's what you know, that's what's rapping in the streets right now. You know, what how you can make the next person make him feel comfortable, what you got to offer him. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of self-satisfaction. You know what I'm saying? And that's something that I wanted to just put out there to y'all, that hey man, don't entertain that, man. Get away from that. You know, cause it ain't the love is not what you think it is, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you got cats out here embracing you, and then on the other hand, embracing, stitches or embracing this and that, and when all that happened, it was just time for change. Get away from it. You know what I'm saying? We don't rock like that. Just do the right thing, man. And just let you know, hey man, that y'all got a better opportunity to do something that we didn't do, that we wish we could have did. You know what I'm saying? And that's doing the right thing. Enjoying your life. Because they got a sale down there for you, man. If you want that sale, it's there. It's there, man. They in and out every day. You know what I'm saying? Some coming home, some coming in. You know what I'm saying? It's going home, some coming in. So, that's my thing, man. And I want to be, just want to motivate y'all, man. And, just be yourself. Be yourself. At the end of the day, I had to learn that. When I met the Lord in '96, I was in jail. I was in the county. And I had came back on bench one. And so they put me in a rotation. Back then, they kept us in a rotation if you was a known gang member. So they put me in a rotation. They would never let me out. And I was doing right, abiding by the rules, this, and that. So for the first time in my life, I called on God. I used to say that was a white man's story. I didn't believe in that. All my life, I was hard towards the Bible. And I remember calling out to the Lord, and I asked, I said, man, if you who everybody say you are, man, I can't see you. I can't see you. Why you making it so hard for me to see who you are? Show me who you are, man. If you all powerful, you got it like that, show up, man. Show me who you are, man. If you bigger and harder than my game and what we do as men and as gangsters, then show me that. You got to show me that. Other than that, you ain't nothing. And I can remember I was laying in my bunk one night, and I share this with my wife all the time. I can remember I was laying in my bunk, and I done never owned nobody. And you got to remember, I'm in a rotation. And I've never in my life owned no Bible, never. So I rolled over and go to doze out for a minute, and I rolled back over. It was a Bible on my table. And I'm like, a Bible? I look, I said, man, how'd they get it here? And I'm in a row, I'm by myself. And it's 10 cells in this rotation. It's 5 on this side, 5 on this side. And you can hear the door because everything bang. If you ever been to camp, everything bang loud, so you'll be able to hear it. Then I got a couple of homeless across from me. There was a bunch of homeless in the park, but I had one across from named Mom. So I asked Mom, man, I said, man, anybody been in my cell? He said, nah, Mom, you tripping. Ain't nobody been in there. I said, man, how I get this Bible on my table? And right then and there, that day, made me a believer. That day, because I don't know how that happened. To this day, without me understanding the word, I still wouldn't be able to explain that to you. But I woke up and there was a Bible on my table. And the funny thing about it, it was a good news Bible. Like with the pictures in it. You ever see one in the Bible with the stick mans and pictures in it? And I open it and I'm looking at it. At first it's looking funny to me. Because I'm saying, what is this, a joke? And as I started to read, my heart started melting. My heart started melting. See, that's the first place when God started working on us. That's where he started at. Because we come to him with hard hearts. We done built up so much bitterness and hate. We done built up so much rap and so much rum in our heart towards each other, towards the streets, towards neighborhoods. So we allow that to mold us and shape the way we think. And it become our conscience. So he immediately my heart started melting. I felt the heat of the Spirit coming to my heart and it started melting it. So as it was melting, everything in this book started penetrating. And it started coming in my heart. And it changed my life forever. Then I started to understand and realize who I was. I wasn't who the street said I was. And the street spoke very highly of me, man. All you got to do is just research it, man. I know y'all got big homies and all that. Just ask them who Duke is, man. They all know me, from the Bloods to the Crips. I don't care what part of the city you go to. But that's not who I was. That's what I thought I was. And it took me to go through that 26 years in prison. Like I told you, to realize, man, I can't do this no more. This ain't for me. I found out who my friends was and who they wasn't. You know what I'm saying? Trust me, man, regardless of how you look at it and how you feel about it, how hard you want to be, how difficult you try to put pieces together in your mind, they ain't who they think they are, man. Who you think they are. It's not what's up. I'm telling you, man. Trust me. They're gonna leave you for dead, man. I promise you that. Sound good when you're getting high and you're rolling and you're doing drugs. I did all that. Snort heroin, cocaine, smoked so much weed, did all that. I'm up all night, every day, running the streets, gang bang, did all that, man. But when it come a time to where they can't help you, and you gone, and you got to face it for yourself, that statement, life goes on, it's a true statement, man. It go on, man. And you're gonna realize who your friends was, man. Trust me. I'm guilty of it. I lost partners in the streets, man, dead. And I ain't never did enough for my homeboy mama. I ain't never did enough for my homeboy kids. And that hurt me, man. Just to even think about it right now. But that's who y'all gonna be, man. If y'all choose that route, y'all take that route. It ain't what you think it is, man. I'm telling you. I've been through that, lived that, man. I bleeded the game, man. That's what I did. I'm standing before you as a living testimony. I did that. I lived that lifestyle. It ain't worth it, man. Be yourself, man. Be yourself. All that negativity, a true friend, what I just told you on that page, what a true friend is. Somebody gonna lead you right, man. All them people I pushed away when I was young. I wanted the people that fed my agenda and what I want. I want the tough and the hardcore, the drama. I wanted that. I wanted the gangsters. That's what I wanted. And that's what I got. And at the end of the day, I was left alone. I did that time by myself. You know, listening to what they doing. They kicking it. They had the money. They doing this. They got clubs. They doing this. Cast that I ran with. Cast I put on. I put that in the game. Did all that. I was the first one that took 5 deuce off the south side. Put it everywhere. Eastwood, Stop 6, everywhere. I took it off the south side. Spread it. It's just, all you gotta do is do your background check. Person them, all of them, they'll tell you. I put them down. They all tell you. You see what I'm saying? So my thing is, don't make that mistake, man. Get away with that. Please, man. If you fall for you. Trust me, man. Trust me, man. You'll be able to accept it that way. Because they'll say all this, man, and say all that, and that's no knock on the man. But when you facing that, when you're facing that fire, most people ain't gonna go through it. They gonna turn back, man. Trust me, man. So I just want to encourage y'all to motivate y'all, man. You know, don't, you know, like little homie, you know, he just had a baby, man. That baby needs you. The gang don't need you. The streets don't need you, man. That baby needs you. Because one thing gonna happen is what happened to me. I remember I told y'all a while ago, my son was born while I was in the canyon. And they was left for another man to raise. They know more about other men when they was kids than they know about me. And it's hurtful. It's hurtful. But I made that choice. That's the choice I made. You know, y'all kings, man. Y'all kings. Y'all supposed to have it all, man. You know, so what you think, you shall be. That's what you are, man. Y'all kings, man. Y'all kings. Y'all ain't OGs. Y'all ain't G's. Y'all kings, man. A king is the highest rank, highest position in life. God called you a king. He say he the king of kings. Y'all kings, man. Quit settling for less. You know what I'm saying? If y'all knew the value of y'all heart, y'all would trade it out, man. Involved in nothing that's gonna contaminate it, man. Stay away from it, man. It ain't worth it. You know, I'm still right now fighting, you know, my situation. I did all the time for a crime I didn't do. Like I said, they took me off the streets. I was a known gang member. And I did all the time for a crime I didn't. So right now, I'm out on bond probation. You know what I'm saying? I'm waiting for everything to settle. You know what I'm saying, in the courts. But yeah, man, just stay away from it, man. And that's what I want to encourage y'all to do, man. I just left some of them brothers, man, in the canyon. And I say y'all might know it, Pat B and another little dude, little old brother off Norris or whatever, he out here. But it's something off Southside too. Man, them brothers up there hurt, man. They hurt, man. I used to stand in my door and watch them because they was doing separate, like, social distance. So they'll let one row out and then 2 row. Man, I'm looking at these brothers, man, walking around like zombies, man. They lost, man. They hurt, man. And they keep running to me, dude, man, I need you, because I'm good with the law. I understand a lot about legal stuff, and I fought my case for a while. And I always run to, and I always tell them, man, you know, I ain't got the key, man, to what you trying to get done in your life. You're gonna have to go to the man, man. I can't answer that question for you. You know, and it's just some things that's out of our control. Some things you just can't do. I mean, I know y'all probably done lost homeboys, people y'all love. And I bet y'all stood over and I always wanted, man, I hope he make it, I hope he come through. But some things that's out of our control, man. We can't control that. You know, we got to face it, this life. So enjoy your life, man. Don't take from yourself, man. There's a lot that y'all, that God want to do for every man in there. There's a whole lot out there, man. And I didn't come tonight, like I told my wife, as a preacher. I don't want to come to y'all like that. I want to come to y'all knowing that I feel where y'all at. I've been there. You know what I'm saying? I understand, you know, what y'all going through. I've been through that life, man. I done all that. You know what I'm saying? And even on a high scale, I done some foolish things and some weird things. If you run across the right people, talk to them, they'll tell you. I done some messed up things, man, in my life. In this city. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not proud of it. Because it didn't do nothing for me. It took away my kids, man. It took from my family. And at the end of the day, the people that I rejected when I left the streets was the ones that was there for me when I did that time. See, I wasn't running the game banging with my mom and my sisters. I wasn't doing none of that. But when push came to shove and I needed somebody to support me, they was there, man. They was there. So I'm telling you, man, don't quit rejecting the people that in the end that's gonna be there, man. If you got a good girl, keep her, man. Hold on to her. Because it seems like every time we get locked up, we always call them people. Because the homeless ain't nowhere to be found. They just ain't nowhere to be found, man. So, you know, I remember one day, I want to share this story with you, then whatever you want to do, we can go from there. But I want to share this story with y'all. One day I was laying in my bed. I was on Conley Unit in Kennedy, Texas. I was in prison. And I was laying in my bed, and I got up and I started praying and worshiping God. I got on my knees, started praying, because, you know, I needed it. I don't know about y'all, but I needed it because I know what I've been through in my life. I know my struggle. I know what I was up against. I know that I had a life sentence. Whatever these people gave me, really 99 in the dark day. Just so happened, you know, on the legal work, they messed up, so we wrote the courts and they ended up giving me a parole date, which would be 30 years. I got to do 30 years if I see parole. You know what I'm saying? But I was up against a lot in my life, losing people that I love, family members and everything while I'm in prison. And I remember getting up praying and worshiping God, and it's just, you know, just pleading for his power, man, pleading for his peace and all those things in my life that I needed at them moments. Because I was at some of my darkest times, you know what I'm saying, in my life. And I remember the Holy Spirit spoke to me as I was on my knees praying to myself. And he said, look out the window. And what my window is, you can see visitation. It's a visitation right here, so you can see all the family members come up and down the walkway to visit. I'm on Conley Unit in Kennedy, Texas. And you see all the family members come up and down the thing. So I seen a big old fat lady walking up to my heaven with two little kids. You know, she an older lady with two little bitty kids. Then I seen another old lady pushing the old man in a wheelchair with another little kid. And these different visits, different people, but they all coming up the walkway because visitation is open. It's in the morning. Then I seen two old men and old lady walking together like they great-granddaddies and great-grandmamas walking with two little kids. And then I seen another old lady walking with two little kids. And I said, Lord, what you trying to show me? He said, you don't get it? I said, nah, I don't see that. He said, these the people that y'all always reject when y'all in the streets. But they seem to be the only ones y'all call on when you get in trouble. He said, where the homeless at? I cried like a baby, man. Because you couldn't tell me that it was supposed to be like that. The homeless didn't show up, man. I wasn't seeing no homeless bringing no kids, man. It was our old family, old people, man, can barely walk. They was showing up, man, putting their work in. And so that's my thing, man. That's something I want to, encourage you brothers, man. It ain't worth it, man. Don't find out the hard way. Don't take yourself through that, man. You can still be a man, you can still be a gangster, but be you. Just be you. You ain't got to worry about what nobody think about you, man. Regardless of what you're doing, if you're doing the right thing, doing the bad thing, people gonna talk. That come with the territory. But knowing your heart, man, that you lead by example and you're making the right choices, man, in life. Don't let your choices affect everybody else in the bad way. Do the right thing, man. You know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna cost you nothing. But it's gonna cost you everything you do the wrong thing. I promise you that. It's gonna cost you everything. So I just want to share that with y'all, man, and encourage you brothers, man. It's a losing battle. So just tighten up, man. Y'all good. Just tighten up, man. War to come for destruction. I'm just a messenger, and I want to share this with y'all, man. So just if anybody got some questions, go ahead.
I ain't got no question. I just want to say I appreciate you coming out.
Oh yeah, thank you, man. Okay, yeah, thank you, man. I just curl, man. That's all it is, man. I curl. I've been through that. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want to see y'all go through that, man. It ain't worth it. I wish I would have listened when I was y'all age, man. Cats was telling me, I'm sitting in the can with cats. They Duke, man, I'm telling you, Duke, man, man, don't come back. And just didn't listen.
You ever locked up in Louisiana?
No, I did. I've been to 8 different prisons, in 26 years. Like I said, I got locked up in 95. I just got out about 3-4 months ago in October, something like that. So, and I just, I've been all around this Texas, in the prison. But that's just my motivation. I want to motivate you little brothers, man, because, a lot of these cats out there, man, that claim to be OGs should be really telling y'all this. We've been through that, man, and instead of, leading y'all wrong or telling y'all about all that, man, so I want to do my part. I can't clean up what I did in the past because it's behind me, but I don't want to make that mistake in my future and not miss an opportunity to share with y'all, you know what I'm saying? So that's all it is, man. I just want to share that with y'all.
Hold on, be seated. Dude, I want you to touch on, how was your child?
My child, 26, finna turn 26.
How difficult is that for you to build back what you lost with her or him?
You saying how would I do what?
How difficult is that for you to build back that time you lost?
Well, it's very difficult. You can't give back. Like I said earlier, time is the only thing in life you can't give back. You can't, when it happened, it happened. And what happens is we try to live them moments and we end up getting stuck ourselves. So it's best to kind of, to make everything forward, better. So it's very difficult to get it back. I didn't even start it like that with him when I came home. You know what I'm saying?
So with you working on that perspective, being gone, do you ever have questions for you like, Daddy, what is the right, what is the wrong?
Well, to this day, I believe I'm his best advisor. He very respectful towards me. He never, just me not being in his life, me when I was gone, whatever, due to his parents, situations, whatever, mom now, it's kind of like it pushed him closer to me. And he always wanted this moment to spend with me and to kick it with me. So, I just talked to him today. We talk pretty much all the time, and he very inspired. I can tell him something and he do it. He very respectful to him.
But let her get that door. Can you touch on why being incarcerated and losing friends, losing family, worried about your mom, worried about your family's well-being? Did that anger you, or how did you deal with that as far as keeping yourself humble?
Right. Well. First of all, I give all honor and glory to God, because he was the centerpiece. He was actually my foundation. He kept me going. He was my motivation. You know what I'm saying? My mom had 3 strokes, And the doctor, she had 3 strokes at one time, and they counted her, said she wasn't gonna live. And by the grace of God, you know, he came through, and she's still here today. It was hard in one sense because I'm very close to my mom. I'm very close to her. You know, she was always the angel, you know, in the sky in my life. You know what I'm saying? And so it was a lot difficult, you know, her going through what she was going through and me not being able to help her. Then with my kids, and then, you know, dealing with other family issues, people that's close to me that's passed away and died. So it was very tough. It was very tough for me. It was real tough, you know, not being there, knowing that I was dearly missed and needed, and I wasn't there to help. So yeah, it was very tough for me, you know. But
Anybody else have any questions or comments? So let me say this to you guys, I'm coming up in this. There are gonna be more days like this. So today is your test. So if you like it or you don't be here. This is part of the program.
Right.
And at the end of the day, if someone is coming giving you that dollars and things that they have went through, I expect you to receive it. I don't expect you to be dumb, stupid, ignorant, and blow it out and say I don't give a fuck, because at the end of the day, your ass gonna be X. So while you're here, trust me, you better learn something. Because if I notice that you don't, and I look at you like you can give a fuck about sitting right here, I'm gonna find your ass something to do. Because there's a whole lot of things that you guys are missing there and you think you're gonna slid by that I forgot about. No. I can't have that pressure. And when I have that pressure, guess what? You gonna get down, you know that. Either or.
I was gonna say that everything you were saying was right, was spot on. So I mean, I didn't have too much to say about the question about everything you had to say. That's what
That's fine, but at the end of the day, I don't want you guys to sit back and you got a man that has lived something that you all haven't lived, or something that you're trying to live that you're really not fucking ready for, to sit back and say, them niggas don't know what we talking about. Because at the end of the day, half of you that be here acting like we talk to the bottom, with your ass getting that county, your ass pussy. So at the end of the day, you see that.
that's what I want to say real quick according to that, because I wanted to put this out there. You know, when the most dangerous people to be around, to be, when I look at, you know, dealing with men, with each other, is the ones that don't care. You know, that's what made me dangerous in the streets. You know, I didn't care. You know what I'm saying? But it was bad for those that cared. You see what I'm saying? How you gonna be my friend today and turn on me tomorrow? You know, how it's gonna be so easy for you to point the gun for me and then point it at me? You know, it's crazy, but that's the game. It happens like that. This dude can love you to death. I'm talking about y'all that did everything together. Y'all kicked it and shared some of the most, been through some of the toughest times, the most enjoyable moments. But go tell something. And he not your friend anymore. But that's how that friendship works in the streets. it ain't needed. It's too easy to change, man. No, it's too easy to change. So that's my thing. You know, you'll be imagine who we are as men when ain't nobody looking at us. When we at home by ourselves, when we somewhere to ourselves and ain't nobody else around us, and we to ourselves, you can't even imagine, you know, what that killer or that gangster that put up all that in front of you, what he doing. You can't even imagine. But it's real. Because I was that gangster. I was that dude in the streets. I did all that. That's who I was. But I knew behind closed doors, that ain't what I wanted to be. I knew it. But when I come out in front of the people, I got to show up. Because that's what they expected. And it's crazy. But it's real. It's real. So, you know, that's my thing, man. Don't, you know, just be you. Don't worry about what nobody think about you, man. You know, because they're going to smile in your face and they're going to stare you in the back. That's what they do. That's the game, man. That's the streets, man. That's what they do. That's what they do. You can't change that. It was hurt before y'all got hurt. And it's gonna go on when you leave. You know what I'm saying? And then you're gonna find out that those dudes that was helping you get in trouble really wasn't your friends anyway. When you're down there doing that time. When you're down there doing that time, when you need money for commissary. When your son out here, you know, your baby out here need things and you call your friend to help out. You know, ain't gonna be nowhere to be found, man. It's part of the game, man. You know what I'm saying? So be your own man, man. Do what's best for you. Be more than a man. Be a king. That's who you are, man. And to the ladies, be queens. That's who y'all are. Don't settle for less. You know what I'm saying? Don't settle for less. That's who y'all are. Real talk. It ain't the building. It ain't the kingdom. It ain't the big old, all the gold, all these big old fancy things that you see that make you. You know, it's an old saying to say, the money don't make the man make the money. You see what I'm saying? And the kingdom, the place, don't make the man. Don't make the king make the kingdom. I always remember that, man. It's very important that y'all know that. So, you know, don't focus on you and what your family, man. Your kids, y'all like little homie. When he showed me that, it lit me up in my heart. You got a daughter, man. You got a child, man. Focus on that, man. Nothing else, man. That baby needs you like you. That baby needs you, man. That baby needs you. People gonna make their choices. People gonna make choices that we don't agree with. We just talked about that. They're gonna do things that you might not like, that you might not agree with. But don't let that slow you down, man. Don't let that stop you. Because at the end of the day, you can't make choices for the next person. They make it for themselves. You can only make the right choice for you. That's it, man. You can't make choices for the next person. So your job as a man and as a father and as a king is to fulfill your purpose. It's to fulfill your purpose. And that baby is the key thing, man. She in the game now. She a key player. Take care of the kids, man. Don't let nothing stop you from doing that. You know, one thing about the streets don't lead you. They don't. They gonna be there. You're gonna get old, turn gray, generations gonna pass. The streets gonna be there. They don't need you. But them kids, they need you. They need you, man. Because ain't nobody gonna love them like you, man. Y'all was their age. You was a born baby. I was too. We know the real, man. We know what it's like to have family members, mothers, dads struggle on drugs. My mama, I experienced it with my family. You know, I went through that. And we just know, we know what it's like. You know, don't get them kids what our parents and our family that wasn't doing right gave us. Give them something totally different or something better. They need that, man. Don't let nothing distract you. That baby needs you, man. Let nothing distract you. Sometimes God will move people, and I had to learn this in my life. He'll move people out the way just to put other people in the way. And to put the people in the way that where he can fulfill his purpose, where he can bless you and give you the things that right now you might not be ready for. So you got to make room for blessings. You got to make room, just like you make room for your stash, your money. When you put your money up, you got to take some things out the way so you can have room to put your money right there. That's how you got to do in your life, man. Remember, it's mind over matter. It was spiritual before it was physical. I always remember that. We're a manifestation of the spiritual world. The spiritual world is not a manifestation of us because it was her first. You know, so keep that in mind, man. It's out there and it's real. You know, don't just be you. Don't worry about how nobody feels. Be you. Be you. Just got to be yourself. Don't worry about what nobody think about you. And don't never reject correction. Only a fool to do that. It take a man to accept it. It take a king to accept it. Kids and foolish people, they reject it because they don't like correction. Why would you surround yourself around somebody like that? He's more of a hazard to you than anything. You know what I'm saying? He's a hazard to himself. So, you know, that's the key thing, man. You know, the kids are very important, man. So you know, I would encourage all you brothers that got kids in them, man. You know, hey, man, focus on that, man. It's important. I mean, I wish I could be in y'all situation. to have a baby that I could go home and pick up and hold. And when I was y'all ladies, I was in prison. My kids were born when I was in the county. They were born. You know, for so many years, I've never had a chance to hold my child. Hug. I'm behind the glass. I'm in the penitentiary. You know, so, you know, don't let that happen to y'all, man, because one thing about these streets and the game, it's gonna get you, man. You fight fire, it's gonna burn you. I'm telling you. Yeah. Yeah, you fight fire, man. You fight fire, it's gonna burn you, man. So that's just my encouragement to y'all. And I wish these other dudes would instead of putting these things out there to y'all, man, that how gangster and leaders and G's they is, man. When I left the streets, I'm gonna just share the story with y'all, man. And I kind of don't like the bash nobody. I'm not into that. You know, I let them do that on their social media stuff. I don't get into all that because they know me and I know them. You know what I'm saying? But when I left the world, a lot of these people that y'all see on these social medias and stuff, older dudes, I'm gonna say around my age, about older, they couldn't come around. But now I'm hearing they all leaders and G's. And I'm like, where you come from? You know, how they get you? But it's just to show you that it's a lot of things, a lot of manipulation, a lot of things that's not being told. And it ain't no knock. I mean, I don't knock nobody. You knock yourself for your lies and your foolishness. I don't knock you. You see what I'm saying? So keep in mind, man, it's just hype, man. Don't get caught up in that, man. It's a bunch of hype. It ain't nothing real about it, man. Stay away from that. Y'all got an opportunity. Now, look why I'm talking to y'all that. When I used to do this talk, what I'm doing right now with y'all to dudes in prison. It's a blessing not to be in prison and have a chance to talk to somebody. You know what I'm saying? To be out here and be able to talk to y'all instead of being in prison, sitting on benches or being on the rec yard in circles. You know what I'm talking? You know what I'm saying? So it's a blessing, man. So, you know, y'all don't let nothing hold y'all back. You know, don't if it be women, if it be men, if you got a woman in your life that don't show your go, hey bro, let her go, man. Let her go, man. Because one or two things gonna happen. You gonna either hold her back or she gonna hold you back. That's just point blank. It's point blank, man. You know, you spinning your wheel, you wasting your time. You know, it's always good to have somebody in your life to share the same goal. I got a beautiful wife, man. I love her. She been real with me. She came into my life and held me down. You know, and hey, man, this where we at. You know what I'm saying? And it's been a good journey. It's been a long one, but it's been good. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, get your woman, man, to share the same goals y'all share. And to the women, get y'all the man to share the same goals y'all share. You know, it's only right. You know what I mean? You'll get more out of a relationship and you'll get further than you will if you do it any other way. Any other way, it's just your downfall. It's just waiting to happen. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to encourage y'all, man. You know, like the little bro back there. Yeah, I'm a neighborhood man, and he showed me his daughter tonight, man. That inspired me, man. That was a blessing to be able to see this and to see the opportunity and the chance that he got. You know, he got that opportunity right now, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, so it's a blessing, man. It's a blessing. Don't let it get away from y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? Please, man, don't let it get away from y'all, man. You know, when everything good, man, you live, man. You on point, man. See, when something good finna happen, the enemy always he after your blessing, man. That's all it is. You see, he tried to take you away from this while ago. You see what I'm saying? He after your blessing. You got a breakthrough coming, man. Some things have to happen. You know, God allowed to get our attention. You know what I'm saying? And it's not that we don't want to be with that individual or we just want to let that person go. No, they got nothing to do with it. Remember, your creator don't think like you. That's the first thing you got to keep in mind. And it's a good thing because look at all the choices you done made in your life that probably wasn't good. And just think if he'd have made them same choices, probably wouldn't be nobody in this world. You see what I'm saying? So it's a good thing that he think different from us. You know what I'm saying? And he loves different. Everything about him is different. But the good part about it, you was made in his image. And that's where you prepare. You know what I'm saying? You was made in his image. So that's a blessing. You know, and don't let nobody take that from you, man. You know, you good, man. Some people you just gotta let go and leave it in God's hands. Because what'll happen is you'll stress yourself out over things, and before you know it, you didn't gave up, and you just start making choices that you shouldn't make. And it happened to me. It happened to me. So some things you just got to cut the string, man. You know, you got to cut the string and wish, let farewell and good wishes, be good wishes. And hey, that's all you can do. So, but like I said, that's all I want to share with y'all, man. I can say this because I'm a man, I'm a king, and I know who I am. And maybe you can't say this to me, but I can say this to y'all. See, I can say I love everybody in here. I can say that. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm a man, and I don't care what nobody think about me. That's what's in my heart. I don't have nothing but love in my heart. You know what I'm saying? And if I didn't, I wouldn't be afraid to tell y'all that I don't. You see what I'm saying? But that's what makes you a man, and that's what makes you your own man. You see what I'm saying? And that's what makes you a king, when you can stand up and be real. Regardless if anybody else accept it, or they don't like it, or they do. You can stand up and be real, speak your heart. You know what I'm saying? Because all the good in you is right here. I always remember that. Say your heart. Say your heart, man. So, this is, I'm glad I had the opportunity to share this with y'all. It's time to go on. I'm gonna eventually come back and talk. I got a YouTube channel. I'm just trying to get out here and try to reach out to, the little brothers out here and the sisters, that's running around and making choices. I mean that they shouldn't, and it's not that y'all bad people. It just mean that you kind of you set in your own ways of how you enjoying your life. You know what I'm saying? That's how it is. And I just want to be the one to tell you, hey, I made the choices. I was there. You know what I'm saying? And look what it did for me. Maybe you will win. I lost. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't never seen no reward for no gangsters. I ain't never seen it. If anybody ever seen that, I ain't never seen what I don't know what they do that at. Where they give rewards out for gangsters. I ain't never seen it. So, and rewards is supposed to be a good thing. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know who made Gangster of the Year and did all that. I know we all fought for it, when I was coming up in the streets. You know what I'm saying? But hey, it didn't work out. Our years, they didn't last. We were gone in months and days and, gone away. So, I just wanted to, share that with y'all, man. So, y'all got kids, man. Y'all take care of the kids, man. And all y'all that's in relationships, man, focus on your relationship, man. Playing with all the different women, it ain't working, man. It ain't working. I'm telling you, it ain't. It ain't nothing but a setup. Settle down, man, and enjoy your queen, man. That's what a king would do. You remember that's what the king always kept the queen first and he showed her that. And being that y'all kings, do that for y'all queens, man. Because that's what you got. If you ain't got no queen, I don't know what you got. There's something wrong with that picture. So that's what so take care of your, just focus on your family, man, and doing the right thing. So
All right, Mr. We appreciate you coming to live the message. I hope you guys gain something from it. Get used to it, because I know a lot of y'all new to the program, but this is how it goes. As far as that, Jim, you can give a fuck about that, because this is in our contract to have a guest speaker every month. So we appreciate you coming out.
anytime.
Mr. Dugan,
Thank y'all, man. Thank y'all. Appreciate y'all, man. Thank y'all, man. All right. Well, thank y'all, man. I mean, I'm on YouTube, so if you want to look me up and get you on the really do that, man. Thank you, man.